Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy GZTV back with another video. You can't really see my sign, but it's like twisted out of contortion in the background. I am back, guys. I have returned from my 2-day vacation to Chicago. Well, technically only a 1-day vacation off the platform because I did post a pack opening video. I did post a pack opening video on a Saturday. Sunday, I took the whole day off, and we are here on Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day. Shout out to all the veterans out there that fought for our country, all of that stuff. But we got some NBA basketball to get into. The conference championship round is over, and we are headed to the finals. 2 or 3 days from now, we are going to be seeing the Celtics face off against the Warriors. As a Celtics fan, I'm kind of nervous. The Warriors are one of the most dominant basketball teams in NBA history, and that's not going to change when KD's not there. Let's just take a look at what took place yesterday, because I wasn't able to obviously cover it last night because I was in Chicago and I was enjoying my time. But wow, it was amazing. Celtics reach NBA Finals, hold off the Heat by 4 in Game 7. One of the most nerve-wracking endings to a game. You know, the NBA always sprinkles their drama into games. Not this time. I mean, after being thwarted on the doorstep of the NBA Finals 3 other times in the previous 5 years, the Boston Celtics have broken through. Cedric Maxwell made it a moment. He made it everyone's problem that the Celtics were going there. And we already have Warriors fans on IG comments sections everywhere saying Warriors in 5, Warriors in 4. If you think the Warriors are going to win this championship in less than 6 games, you're pretty damn delusional. I don't want to jinx the Celtics' chances. It's going to be a very hard series for them to win. But my God, have some respect. I mean, you look at the Celtics, you have Jason Tatum scoring 26 points, grabbing 10 rebounds. I mean, the guy played phenomenal, regardless of his shooting percentage. He didn't shoot that good from the field. He shot 4 for 7 from the 3, though. A lot of people are going to overlook that. He is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and how fitting is it for him to be the inaugural Larry Bird Award winner after chasing a lot of Larry Bird's records with the franchise for so long. It's a great moment for him. Marcus Smart, 24 points off of 30% from 3, and I tell a lot of people, if Marcus Smart can put up performances like this in the NBA Finals, we should have a hell of a series. I'm not going to lie to you. Jaylen Brown, 24 as well. A lot of people liked the Kobe number tonight. He shot 20% from the 3, not the best, but he still got it done from the field overall, making tough shots. I mean, he still turned the ball over a lot. That's kind of a normal thing for Jaylen Brown now. He's a pretty ramrod player. Off the bench, you know, give credit to Grant Williams. He put up a nice 11 points. I mean, but guys like, 11 points for Grant Williams. Guys like Al Horford were really X-factor guys tonight. 14 rebounds against Bam Adebayo, one of the most skilled, undersized centers in the league. And Al Horford is undersized as well, so that made that much easier for Bam Adebayo compared to, when he played the other teams. When he played Embiid, when he played the Raptors in the first round, they had, who's our fucking center? Damn it. Who's the Raptors starting center? Kem Birch, maybe Chris Boucher, those type of guys. Scotty Barnes would even be a problem for him, but I don't know. This series was supposed to be easy for him, and Al Horford and Robert Williams, who didn't do much in this Game 7, those guys caused problems for him. Now, I'm not going to say like people on IG are saying Robert Williams is his dad or whatever. I'm done with that type of language. But, yeah. Checking over on the Heat side, all credit for Jimmy Butler. 35 points, 25% from 3. Not the best three-point shooting performance, but come on, we're talking about Jimmy Butler, one of the best mid-range maestros in the league, with the likes of DeMar DeRozan, Chris Paul, guys like that can find their spots inside. The man put up 35, and he's put up 30-plus point performances in every game but a couple. If Miami won, really, it wouldn't have been a question. Jimmy Butler would be the MVP. He's the reason this team was even in this series in the first place. Because, he did take a pretty questionable shot at the end of the game. I kind of want to talk about that. I don't know, man. In the moment, I'm watching it with my family friends. Shout out to them for the hospitality up in Bolingbrook, Illinois, 4 hours away from me. I'm watching it with them. Jimmy Butler, okay, so the Celtics are choking the game, and they're kind of laughing at me. They're like, oh no, Celtics might lose the game. And I'm like, okay. So Jimmy Butler is dribbling it down the court, full fucking force. He just pulls up, shoots it, Boom, front of the rim. One of the most heartbreaking shots that Jimmy Butler possibly has taken in his career. Now, in the moment, it looked like a bad shot, right? Al Horford was within like 4 feet of him and kind of getting in contest on his shot. It wasn't an easy shot, and we're talking about a guy that doesn't usually hit three-pointers, but my thing is, I go back and look at the replays, and I was like, wow, Jimmy Butler had every right to take that shot. Jimmy Butler had every right to take the shot. Who else would have took that shot? Because, I mean, yeah, Max Strus hit a clutch three-pointer like possessions ago. Max Strus isn't going to be the guy to pull up, shoot a three, and hit a dagger. I'm telling you guys. He hit a great shot. It was on a fadeaway. I don't think Max Strus is a pull-up shooter. Jimmy Butler definitely is. I think he was the guy for the job, but it's not always going to go in. And if he would have made it, people would have been all over Jimmy Butler. They would have been calling him one of the best Miami Heat to ever play the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, it didn't go in. Things happen. Celtics have had their fair play of chokes in the past. Marcus Smart causing 2 turnovers, losing us a Game 6 that would have possibly won us the series had we have won it. But let's talk about the other performers. Bam Adebayo, 25 and 11. He was pretty slow at the start. He was missing a lot of mid-rangers. I don't know. I feel like Bam Adebayo does not have enough confidence at the mid-range level. He needs to definitely improve that in the offseason if he wants to really become an offensive threat. Because believe me, he's a defensive threat. He's a rebounder. It's just, man. But, I mean, shout out to Bam Adebayo. He's a great defensive player. But, man, when it comes to offense, the guy is, he plays nervous. He plays scared sometimes. He shoots these little 5-foot, 6-foot shots from, inside the dotted line on the free throw line. And he kind of seems nervous and, hesitant to shoot these shots. It's man, these are shots that damn near Ben Simmons could make. But I don't know. He still shot 12 for 21. He went off in the second half, which I was kind of nervous about because I thought we would have lost the game. But Kyle Lowry, Kyle Lowry's played pretty damn good in the last few games. He had 15. He shot a solid 33% from the field. I'm not glorifying a 33% from the field performance, but he definitely shot that. Again, it comes down to guys like P.J. Tucker. Obviously P.J. Tucker didn't play that many minutes in this game, but it comes down to guys like him, guys like Max Strus, coming out and just shitting the bed, you know what I'm saying? Max Strus shot 2 for 7 from 3. The previous game he shot 0 for 9. He was just not having a good game. He shot 30% from the field. PJ Tucker took 3 shots, missed them all. To be fair, he did have 4 rebounds, which helped sometimes. He's kind of a scrappy player. He gets down and dirty with the rebounds, but he was scoreless as a starter. That's not stuff that should happen. But it did. And whether or not it caused Miami the game, it's your choice, I guess. It's your opinion, but Tyler Hero, also the lack of minutes from him, scoring 0 points, only playing 7 minutes, taking 2 shots when really he's the 6th man of the year. He's supposed to be reliable off the bench. These guys ran an 8-man rotation. Celtics did as well. That's a pretty normal Game 7 thing. I would say that is a pretty normal Game 7 thing. We're not really experimenting with rotations at this point in the series because you've taken them to 6 games. Obviously, a certain amount of guys are going to work for you. Oladipo, I wouldn't say he was underwhelming, but for what he's done in the past games in the series, he could have done a little better. He did put up 9 points through 30% shooting. Gabe Vincent as well. Gabe Vincent definitely stepped up for this team in the series, and when it came down to a Game 7, he had 4 points off of 33% three-point shooting and 25% from the field. So, as a team, the Heat shot 42% from the field, 20% from the 3, despite having all of these weapons. Duncan Robinson as a three-point shooter didn't play. Is that Caleb Martin or Cody Martin? I think it's Caleb. Caleb Martin hit a couple of threes in this series. He didn't play. It's kind of an interesting one. Udonis Haslem, karma strikes the Heat with him thanking Draymond. We want to thank you, Haslem, for giving us the motivation to win this Game 7, and for Tatum to hit some of the craziest shots of his career. On an inbound, they give it to Tatum. He spins a two-way superstar Jimmy Butler out of his boots and just straps a fadeaway. There's another one, call it lucky or not. It definitely gave me flashbacks of the Giannis Antetokounmpo banking shot, but this time it rimmed right in. Those were 2 of the craziest shots I've seen in Tatum's career, to be honest. They weren't clutch or anything, but they just showed how skilled and how inspired by the Mamba Tatum was to come out and win this game, wearing the armband in the process. I've talked a lot. This is a very, lengthy recap of the game, but I had a lot to talk about. I was watching this game on the edge of my seat. Jimmy Butler was owning us for a while. He had like 24 points at halftime. We did pretty decent at slowing him down in the second half, but also, the Heat kind of let the game slip after a while, and it was too late by the time they got down there and tried to hit some threes. But yeah, Celtics, hopefully they do decent in the finals. I'm going to be watching that from vacation, so I won't be able to really give you guys a lot of recaps. I'll give you guys the game 1 recap, but other than that, I'm probably going to have to wait till after vacation to go game by game through this finals. So yeah, I'm out. I got 2 other videos to shoot,